What's happening, y'all? This is Teece coming at you with another WNBA play and show we got next for Friday, June the 17th. All right, we need to get started right today. Missed my show play yesterday, the Liberty first quarter. Our friend Bill McDonald made sure he let me know of that. So basically, what I told him was, look, man, fade me. Come on, I'm giving you money right now. You don't like my plays? Just play the other side. You'll make money. You don't think I make money? Do it that way. I think that's the best way to go. I see somebody giving out losers. That's what I do. But I don't give out losers here. Yes, I never said that I win all the games. He said that I always win. I don't always win. Nobody always wins. I win more often than I lose. I make money. I have to. This is my job. This is how I make a living, how I pay my bills. So fade if you want. I don't ever twist anybody's arm to tail me, So let's make some money today, fellas. Apologize about that Liberty play. I had that ass backwards. Liberty won the second quarter, lost the first. I find that happens to me a lot in the WNBA for some reason. But today we have 3 games on the slate today. And you have just me. Ski can't make it today, which is cool. We're good. We'll get Ski back on another day. But today we have the first game that we're going to go to is the. Give me a second here while I load up my info. I apologize. Had a little bit of trouble backstage before we got on today. All right. Today we got Seattle and Connecticut for our first game. This game's at 7 p.m. at Mohegan Arena in Connecticut. We got some news yesterday. Sue Bird has put her retirement papers in. Kind of a weird time to do it. Makes me think, is she trying to light a fire under this Storm team? They're not playing their best basketball. Maybe if I tell them I'm retiring, we'll start winning again. Who knows? I mean, they are winning. They're just not winning in convincing fashion like they're used to doing. Let me take a look at the chat here before we get rolling. G. Martinez, great to have you here. Danny Lopez, my guy. We will teach you whatever we can today. I like that. I like that, Martinez. Good shit. Ron Lofton, I will never blame the person I tail. I made that. I'm the same way, Ron. We all make our own bets. If you choose to tail somebody, it's just what happens. I always do my research before I do that, and do my research. Look at their play and see if I can line up with them. But not everybody's a handicapper, so I can understand just blindly tailing people, and in hopes of winning. But if you do that, you can't just pick and choose when you're going to blindly tail them. You have to blindly tail all their plays because nobody's going to win all the time, and you could be that person that when you pick their play, it loses. But if you do it consistently to a good capper, then being the superstitious person I am, you're the jinx. So, but I would never do that with anybody. So, Bill, please do me a favor and take a look at my whole body of work, not just the game here and there. I never claim to win them all, and I'll never claim to win them all. But I just try to get on here and give out free winners. And, I tell you exactly where I'm coming from. I told everybody yesterday was not a good, not a day that I was banking a bunch of money on, I really probably should have just laid off everything and just gave you my opinions on the game, but I ended up taking the first quarter liberty and the first half Mystics. I did the first half Mystics because that's where the numbers are telling me to play. The Mystics are a good first half team. So, but they're not a first half team that wins every first half. Nobody's a team that wins every first half or every first quarter. We found that out with Chicago the other day. So let's get back in here with the chat. Real Deal Prime, good to see you. Tori Coker, thank you for coming in. Really appreciate when you're in here. What's up on the Storm under first half? That would be a good bet. In a normal Storm game, but and actually, if I'm betting it, I'm leaning that way. And I hate to use the word lean. Anybody that goes into the green room knows that word lean is a big no, not the lean word. So, I might get there. So let's take a look. Let's take a look at that play and see what the first half numbers here on the Storm Sun game is. First half total is 81.5. That's high. That's high. But if we've seen anything with this Sun team is they're an over pusher. Like this past couple weeks, they've been a team that pushes the game over. Before that, they're a team that controls the pace and the games stay under. But this past since they went on that road trip, during that road trip, it's like something snapped, and they're just wanting to score like 100 points. Like I said yesterday, they could score 100 points, and they did. So I don't see them scoring 100 today. But at the same time, I can see them scoring high 80s, 90s, and that's just the caliber of this team. They're good offensively, and they can hold up their end defensively as well. So if I was to look at this first half, 81.5. It's juiced to the under at 118, and I agree with that juice. I don't know if I'll be there on that number, but if I do, it's good. I would play under 81.5, but I'm not there yet. Let's take a look at the full game at 162.5. I like the over in that. I do like the over in the 162.5. Have not pulled the trigger on it. I have to look more into this game. I didn't really go deep into it yet, but given the news of the Storm just had, plus 7.5 seems like a high number. I would definitely. In fact, I'm jumping on the Storm. I'm taking the Storm plus the 7.5, and that's the only play that I'm going to have on this game right now. So I'm putting that in as we speak, and there that is. So if anybody else have anything else to add on this this Storm Sun game? Anybody got their opinions or want to throw it out there and tell me, put me in my spot? Feel free. One thing you guys will learn about me is I don't try and impose my will on people, and I just give you my opinions on the games. And I've got a pretty damn good record for the season, and knock on wood, I hope it stays that way. So we'll see how this year this season unfolds for me. Let's see, James, my guy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here every day. I love it. And Sun has G Martinez Sun have the best offensive rating now. I would definitely say they do. Let's take a look at that number real quick. Sun. The Sun their offensive rating is number one. You're right, 110.3, and the Seattle Storm are 99.4. Something more interesting in this is the defensive rating still staying around sixth in the league for the Sun at 98.4, and the Storm are third in defensive rating, 96.9. So, that's why I could see the under in this. But the only reason that I'm kind of thinking about going with the over full game is because of the fact that the Sun have been a second half team that just pushes that total over. It's a pretty sharp number. I'll have to do a little more work on this. But my first look, I'm not even going to give my first look. I told you what I feel about this game. We'll see. We'll see what happens. And like I said, I will tweet out or like I usually do, I'll tweet out my plays right before the game. So if anybody doesn't have my Twitter, take a look in the corner down there in that Liberty Seafoam green color at Parlay Teece. Hit me up on Twitter. Follow. You'll get my plays as I put them in. When I head to the casino, I start typing away. So let's go with the next game. We have the Atlanta Dream and the Chicago Sky. Let me see who the first person in the chat is going to tell me what my play is in this game. Who's it going to be? This is I'm interactive with the chat now. What is my first play in this Chicago Sky Atlanta Dream game? Anybody? Chilwell, it was a good look. First half Sky. G Martinez, not quite. Anybody else? James, there he is. James is on the money. Sky first quarter. Yes, I will be on this. Oh, I am on the Sky first quarter. Not will be, I am. And I will tell you the number that I got and where that is right now. The Sky are just a really good first quarter team. And, they let us down last game. But, when I'm following trends like that, one game doesn't scare me off. You have to lose at least two for me to take a step back. So until this guy lose two first quarters, I will be continuing to bet them first quarter. And I don't really see a scenario that they don't cover this first quarter. But if there is a quarter that they don't cover in this game, it most likely will be the first quarter. So but they're at home. I just can't see it happening. And the line right now is 3. I got it at 2.5. You can get that at 3 at Caesars right now, and it's actually juiced. It's juiced to the Sky at -3, -115. All right, Joe Hill, Dreams halftime. There are spots that I like to dream in the first half. I don't know if this is one of them. I think this could be a Sky trifecta spot, but I don't want to say that. These two teams did just play. When did they just play it? Let me think. They played on June the 3rd. Oh, on my mom's birthday. Sweet. In fact, I remember now. That was my mom's birthday pick was June the 3rd. Chicago Sky first quarter -2.5, and that was down in Atlanta. And a lot of people were wanting to dream on that, and the Sky just ended up rolling them away. I think they won by 9. So, no, they didn't roll. They blew them away, like in the plays that I played, I should say, because I had them first quarter, first half. I didn't play the full game because I didn't know that number seemed a little high for me. And the Sky ended up winning, but they didn't cover the 9.5. They won by 8. So that's where that game was. And I kind of would see this game going a little similar to that. Being a Sky or home, I would think that they bring it. They bring it first quarter, first half, full game, and at the line that we have for this game is the 7.5. I think that's a little short. I'm wondering why that line is short. So maybe we take a look at the injury report right now, and let's take a look and see where they're at. The Sky today on the injury report, they have nobody. Candace Parker's out. Wow, that's huge. No Candace Parker. Holy smokes. That might make me rethink that first. No, I'm still going to go with the first quarter. But I don't have the confidence that I had in them first quarter that I do with Candace Parker in there. I'm sorry. I'm just checking other injury reports just to make sure that, because some of these WNBAs aren't really like on point. So I check a couple different ones. And then another thing for anybody that that follows and bets on the WNBA, follow the beat. Try and find out who the beat reporters are for the teams that you want to play, and take a look at their Twitters and see you get a lot of good information from the beat reporters that you can't get elsewhere. So, with the dream in the sky on this, I see why that's 7.5 now. Candace Parker's big, but they don't need her to win. I'm still on that first quarter sky, and I'm not going to back off of that. Um, but I don't think I'm taking anything else in this game, with the exception of maybe the total at 160. I'm sorry. Hello, I have to switch that up at 157 and a half. Trying to think of where this game can land. 157 and a half is a pretty sharp number for this game. It might be a live bet spot, and the first half total is 78 and a half. So, I'm not on the total. In all honesty, last year I was a total machine, but this year the totals just haven't gone my way. I've been off here and there. So I try not to give out too many total picks uh, this season until I'm hoping that by the All-Star break in the beginning of July, that stuff changes and I can be a well-rounded WNBA capper once again and not have to lean on a side or a total or anything like that. So let's take a look at what you guys have to say about this game while I look at the injury report for the Dream. Kenneth Parker's out. Don't like don't like the 3 points. That's a lot. There's a lot, James. But I'm still gonna take it. I have to. I have to blindly take it. Just out of principle. You know, probably maybe not put a unit on it, but I did put a unit on it, so we'll see what happens. I'm saying for you that did not bet the game yet. That's the way that I would look at it. Nia Coffee might be out. Nia Coffee, yeah, she's questionable, and it's been hit or miss if she's in the lineup. So I'm going to take a look. This is going to be one of those instances where I take a look at the Atlanta beat reporter and see what they have to say, but I probably won't find any info out for about another hour. So if I hear anything or see anything, I will tweet that out. Wheeler is not back. Yes, Wheeler's questionable, but I don't see her playing tonight. Erica Wheeler, that is, for anybody who doesn't know, of the Atlanta Dream. Sun money line tonight. Yeah, if you want to do money line, that's always an option, JP. I don't like paying that much juice for the money line. Let's see what the juice is that you'd have to pay on them. That's $350. 350 minus 350. So you have to put up 350 to win that 100. And I don't like to do. I'm not a money line better. Money line to me are reserved for parlays and stuff like that. If I was going to take them. So Joe Hill, Dreams halftime guys listening to me. Yeah, Joe, I would. I could see that. I could see that happening, catching the sky off and covering the halftime. I think what did we just say the halftime was on that? Let's see, where did they go? Dream first half, first quarter's 3. I think it's 5.5, but I'm not positive. So it's 5. It's at 5 at Caesars. So if I'm betting it, I think I would take the points on that, but I don't know. I know I'm kind of full of contradictories today. I my allergies are really bad. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I have a massive headache and I'm just not thinking straight today. So I apologize. My nose is stuffed up. It's bothering me. It's bothering me being able to talk. It's bothering me being able to breathe and swallow, and it's just tough. So anyway, enough about me. Joe Hill's on the Seattle under. Sky will win even with Parker out. Daryl Turner lets us know that. I was going to parlay Sun and San Francisco Giants. Yeah, I can't talk you off of anything like that because I told myself at the beginning of the season that I will not be handicapping baseball this year. So I did play some games yesterday and actually did all right yesterday. If y'all remember, I read off my plays. I didn't do bad. which is surprising because I haven't capped any baseball this season. So that's where I stand on that. But I will take a look the at San Francisco for you and and maybe tell you my opinion on that game. And they are playing the Pirates. Yeah, I don't see I can go wrong with Rodon pitching for the Giants going into Pittsburgh. Maybe think about you might want to think about a team total over for the Giants. So that's that I love that ballpark in Pittsburgh. It's beautiful. They have the bridges in Pittsburgh going over the Allegheny River, and there's a couple of them visible from sitting inside a stadium. It's just a beautiful stadium. It really is, and it's one of my favorite places to watch a baseball game. It's about 6 hours from where I live, but anyway, all right. Next, Brian Stevens took the Dream plus 4.5 in the first half. I'm assuming. I can't knock you off that. G Martinez, yeah, they are deep. Yes, they are deep. And Brian Stevens first half plus 4.5. Thank you, James. I hope I feel better too. I didn't want to take any Benadryls before this show, although I couldn't feel as weighed down and tired as I feel already by taking them. So I don't know why I didn't. James, I like the Wings today's first half. What do you think? We're gonna go to that game right now. So let's move on to that game. Just let me take a look right here. Tori Coker, I'll help you out. My parlay is Seattle first half under with Wings first quarter. Put $90 on it. Good luck if you're tailing. Check out Oracle Park in San Francisco. If you get G Martinez, I have gone to Oracle Park in San Francisco. I went out there for an Eagles 49ers game. I think when they were still playing the Candlestick, and actually sat right in left field, first row, right behind Barry Bonds. And believe it or not, he was a nice guy. He came over, took pictures with us. Like in between the innings, it was really cool. So, but then again, I guess he would have to be because he was getting syringes thrown at him and everything else that year. G. Martinez, Merck has to be tired right now. Yeah, I would think. So, we'll get on to that game now. Let me pull it up real quick. And again, please forgive me. I'm really kind of out of it today, and I don't like feeling this way. I don't like being this way. But I also don't like seeing only 7 people in the chat today. Ooh, my man, they're gonna dog on me on this, man. We need to get some people going in here. All right, let me get to this Storm Sun game. See where we're at. I mean, Mercury Storm game or Mercury Wings game. Sorry. Storm plus 7.5 in moneyline, Mr. Degenerate. And okay, so let's start off. Let's get back to it. We have the Phoenix Mercury taking on the Dallas Wings. The Mercury are catching 5.5 points to the Wings, and the total is 168.5. With this game, normally I would be all over the Wings, but I do not like this. That Satu Sabali is not in the game. With her being out, that's a big loss. But they do have Marina Mabry in, which is definite help for the Wings. And I believe that Sabali is the only person that's out. Checking the injury report just to double check, and so I'm giving you guys good information here. Yeah. So, Sabali is the only person out for this game for the Dallas Wings. Now let's check the Phoenix Mercury, and I think Sophie's still out. Wait for this to load up. I don't know what's taking so long. Yep, Sophie Cunningham's out still. Of course, Brittany Griner and Kia Nurse. So both those two girls, Sophie Cunningham and Kia Nurse, have both been out basically this entire road trip. So hopefully they come back. Maybe they're just saving them for the next game. We'll see. Just checking my second injury second website for injuries just to confirm. Cunningham and Nurse are definitely out. Okay, so with this game, like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm taking the Wings on this. But without Satu Sabali, it makes it tough for me. It might be a game that I stay off. If I do take it, I'm thinking the Mercury first quarter in this game, and actually, I think that's a play that I am going to make. So, just letting you know right now that is a play I'm going to make. And let me take a look at the numbers so I can give you correct numbers on this. And when I take my first quarters, I take them from Caesars, just to let you know. Um, that's what I do. So, first quarter, we have the Dallas Wings -1, and it's juiced at 115, and the total is at 42.5. I am taking the down. I'm taking the Phoenix Mercury in the first quarter. So I'm going to catch that 1 point, and actually, I think I'm going to money line it. Definitely going to money line it at +125. So that's going to be a play that I'm on. We can mark that down as a show play. Phoenix Mercury first quarter, and as far as the first half goes, the total's at 85, which is on the high side. And but the Mercury have been hitting these high first half numbers, and the first half spread is 3. Dallas is laying 3 to the Mercury. I think the only play that I'm going to be on this game is the first quarter Mercury money line at +125. If anybody else has anything they want to say or can add some things about this game, come on through. And I apologize for leaning on you guys here. Like saying N, the letter N in my words is just really painful to me. I never thought I'd ever say that in my life, but it's just that letter is just it's like pressure on me and everything. And this is terrible. All right, let's get Degenerate Sky -8. JPZ, what's going on? Hey, if you guys get a minute, go over to if you have not seen it, go to Twitter and go to my guy JPZ's Twitter handle. And give me 1 second here, and I will tell you exactly what that is. If JPZ doesn't get in there before I do, and tell you, but let's find it. JPZ. Where you at, JPZ? You could type that in there for me. Man, I cannot find you, bro. I can't find you, JPZ. So anyway, go to JPZ's Twitter and let me finish the story. He made a video. He made a video on Twitter the other day, freestyling, and it is awesome. It's amazing freestyling about pub sports radio and the different hosts on the shows, and he's fire, man. It was on point. I loved it, and I think he did a great job. And I think it's worth everybody taking a look and checking it out because it was pretty cool. So that's where I stand on that. And if anybody else has anything to say about any games, you can shout that out now because I'm going to end this show and hopefully put like a warm or cold compress on me. I'll have to Google and see what is the best as far as that goes. But anyway, I did find JPZ's Twitter address, and I will type that into the chat right now for you guys because it's pretty long. LA, the number 2, the BAYALLDA. So that's where JPZ's Twitter is, and you guys should get over there and check that out. It's pretty cool. Kind of sucks that there's like nobody in here, but at the same time, it's kind of good because I'm dying over here. One more look at the chat here. Am I taking Phoenix +5? I don't know, Joe. Are you? Are you taking Phoenix +5? I'm not taking them, but I couldn't fault you if you take them. So anyway, yeah, if y'all could hit the live button, that'd be awesome. And the like button. Sorry, the like button. That would be awesome because every like counts. Like when we do these shows, we kind of judge how the show went on the likes. So, and our bosses are looking at the likes. So it's always good to see what the crowd. I mean, what you guys think of me, and see if I also tells me what I can do better. So if you all see something I need to do better, please let me know. Thinking it's pretty even. Phoenix Mercury. So Brian Stevens full game plus 4.5, but I'm a rookie, so maybe don't tell. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie or not, Brian. You're in here and you have an opinion, and you may not know everything going on, but you have a good enough idea to know what you're going to put on a game without hearing somebody else tell you what to put on a game. So kudos to that. And everybody's a rookie at some point. G Martinez, I think the Wings are the play. So we're pretty split on this game. I'm going to tell you right now, Ron Crawford's spreadsheet is on the Wings, but that doesn't factor in the injury for Sabally. So, take it with a grain of salt or however you want to take it. Yeah, Daryl with the CFL pick yesterday. You're a man, bro. Love it. Giving out hits for the chat. That's good stuff, man. We're always open to taking anybody's action in other sports or wherever. You're giving out winners. JPZ put his Twitter in the chat for you all to take a look at that video. It's pretty fire. It's fire, man. It really is. I couldn't do something like that. And if I tried to do it on a day like today, my head would explode. For real. My voice is even going now. James, feel better, Teece. Thank you, bro. Brian, appreciate you for being here. They beat them without Sabally. I can see that, Martinez. I can. And that's why if I'm taking the Mercury, I'm going first half on this. Phoenix didn't have Skylar Diggins either. Oh, they have her tonight. So, but, the Wings match up well against Skylar Diggins. So, they have good guards in Marina Mabry. And I hate when I don't have the names. And I just can't. Names are hard for me in this league. I don't know why. So, Ron Walsek, Mercury under 8.5 first haul. 5 first house. Mercury under 8.5 first half. I don't know what that means. Then again, my mind's not really working too well today. All right, so with that being said, one more for Bruce Hayward. Ace is the best team in the league, in my opinion. I wasn't surprised they beat the Wings late in the game. No, neither was I. So, but I was surprised at how that whole game unfolded, though, to be honest with you. Mind you, Jackie Young wasn't even fully healthy. Yeah, Jackie Young's a big piece of that team. All right, I appreciate it, Brian, and I appreciate chat. I appreciate you all being here. Once again, please, I apologize. I'm feeling crappy. Allergies are just smacked me in the head, but I appreciate you all, giving me the well wishes and not turning me off because I look and sound like a piece of crap. So, once again, I appreciate you all. Let's make some money, and please do me a favor, everybody. And I forget to do this every day, but actually, one thing before I go, starting Sunday, I'm going to start to make a parlay, and just for a couple dollars, like maybe like $2. Do a parlay for $2, and every show we'll try and build on that parlay and see how high we can get that number at. So I want you all to have your picks ready, so we can put them in there as consideration, because I want to include the chat in there with it. And what we'll do is we'll do this $2 parlay, and we'll keep running it and flipping it and see how high we can get it. And then up to you guys. I will put it out there and maybe raffle something off with the winnings to give away to one of the chat. One of you guys. After we take a consensus and you guys have had enough of it, and we'll figure out what the chat in the whole would want. I'll go buy it, and we will raffle it off with everybody who's in the chat that day. So let me know if you guys are all into that, And if you are, we will start that on Tuesday. Okay, yeah, let me give you a quick recap. I'm sorry about that. Leonard Porsche Jr., George in Vegas. Quick recap before you roll tees. Of course. And I apologize about that. I My head is not there today for some reason. So let me pull up my plays for you, and we will go from there. All right. So in the Storm and the Sun, I have the Connecticut Sun first half at 3.5, and I'm actually thinking about taking them first quarter, but probably not. Probably not. Now I'm just on the Sun. Um, and I would be on the Sun full game, but that news with Sue Bird kind of leaves me thinking I should stay off of that. I'm not on the total in that game, but if I was to take the total, I would go with my guy. I'm sorry, you got to. This is terrible that you can't even think when you talk. But I'm scrolling back up in the chat to see who had put this play in there because I'm gonna roll with you, bro. Um, Sorry about that. Dead Air G reminds me of something that a DJ said to me one time back when I was younger, and I kind of had some dead air, and the music wasn't playing. He yelled across the room, "Dead Air G." It's pretty funny. It pops in my head every now and then. Anyway, I cannot find who told me that they're on the first half under in the Sun game, but I'm with it too. And you'd think I'd remember this because he told me to book it, man. It was in there, and probably almost close to guaranteeing that under. But I'm with you on that. I can see that happening, and I can't. I can see the Sun stepping it up and letting them know, or the Storm stepping it up and letting them know, look, we're still relevant. Second game, Phoenix and the Wings of Phoenix Mercury and the Wings of Dallas. I am on the Phoenix Mercury first quarter and money line at plus 125. Next one, I'm on the Atlanta Dream and the Chicago Sky. I'm taking the Chicago Sky first quarter -3. I got it -2, but -3. I'll still take it at. And that's just a play that I run with every game. And they lost the last one. And like I said, I don't stop playing it because it loses. I take a look at it if they lose two. So they haven't lost the two yet. So that's my play that I will play every Chicago game until they lose two first quarters in a row. As far as the full game goes, I do not have a play in it, and I don't have a play first half. I will have plays in these three games. Well, not three, but I will have another play in this Atlanta Dream Chicago Sky. I just want to take a look at the beat writers closer to the game and see what's going on in the locker rooms and whatever they can tell me. And I do that a lot with all the WNBA games. I don't make my full decision until right before closer to tip off, where I can get the more information about what's going on with the team and in their locker room. So you all might want to take a look at that and start investigating and look into the beat writers for these WNBA teams. You can find a lot of information off of them. Give the chat one more look, and then we'll cruise on out of here. All right, James, you like that parlay idea? We'll do it on Sunday if everybody's down with it. Tori Cooker, all right, be ready for it. Daryl Turner. Daryl Turner's laying out some USFL, CFL leads. We don't like leads, but we'll listen to them. Leads are Stallion under, Breakers money line, Stars money line with Winnipeg money line, Stampeders under, SSK. Is that a team? That's a team in the CFL, isn't it? I'm kind of stupid when it comes to CFL, but the Stars, brother. I see. I'm a Philly Stars guy. Was back when I was a kid. All right, sweet recap. Blah blah blah. Thank you. Nice call in Toronto yesterday. Yes, it was a nice call, Daryl. I really appreciate you shouting that out and making everybody some money here. And that's what families do. And I think we're a family here. So you like the Storm in that game? like the Bombers tonight. Jennifer likes the Bombers tonight. Just to let anybody know. Call a foul. Oh shoot, it's me. Oh, that was you, Tori. That likes the under in that. I appreciate you letting me know. I appreciate you putting that out there. Tori's on the under first half for the Storm in the Sun tonight. Saskatchewan, yes. Rough Riders. Daryl Turner posted his leans up top. Okay. Hey Daryl, do you have a Twitter following or a Twitter handle? Maybe you want to share out to the chat here, and I will take a look at your leans and your plays. I know I read them off, but I'll take a closer look and see what's going on there, and I'll even write them down and see how you end up being on the picks on the show. So and enter them in. So anyway, everybody, I really appreciate all being here. I know I went on 10 minutes longer than I should have, but please do me a favor, bet responsibly, and let's win some money tonight. And do me a favor, Sunday, we'll be back at 1 o'clock. We have no more NBA to contend with, so we'll be on Sundays at 1 Eastern, and every day there's a game at 4 p.m. Eastern during the weekdays. So I appreciate you all being here. Please bet responsibly. And Billy Briz, thank you for production, for producing the show. That's my guy, Billy Briz. He's the man, hell of a capper. Take him home.